Hey, what's up, YouTuber? It's me again. And yeah. Well, to first start out, yeah, it's been quite a while, to tell you the truth. It's been approximately 3 months since I actually made a new video. And the reason why I'm been kind of late to uploading new videos is because, well, I am very, very busy with school. Yeah, so you're going to be seeing a lot less videos on certain, like, weeks and days, maybe months, because I'm very busy with school, and with all this work, I am just fucking exhausted. I get tired a lot, to tell you the truth. I really do. I get tired a lot when it comes to school and everything. So if you don't see that many videos, I'm sorry. I'm just absolutely fucking busy as fuck. I'm sorry, guys. If you don't see that many videos, it's not because I just don't want to. It's because I have a lot of work for school, and I get very tired when coming to school, going to school. Traveling from, going in the morning, waking up, going on the bus, then the train, then school, then from school, from the train to the bus every single day. It's a lot for me, It's a long travel, and it takes a lot out of me. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why. So if you don't see a lot of videos because of that, it's because, well, I'm kind of busy or I'm just, well, tired. But mostly it's because I'm very busy. But overall, that's something I wanted to get out of the way. So if you guys don't see any new videos for a while, it's because maybe I'm just very busy with school, or I'm just tired, or I can't think of anything. So overall, guys, that's really what I just wanted to tell you on that point. But now let's get to the real reason why I'm making this video, and the real reason why you're all here. And that is because I am going to do a review on the brand new movie that I just saw, well, a while ago with my best friend Joe. Shout out to you, man. And yep, the movie that I and him saw was none other than the brand new JigSaw. Yep, I finally got a chance to see the brand new JigSaw movie. Fuck yeah. And it was so fucking good. I am so happy that finally a Saw movie is back in the theaters, man. It has been so long since we had another Saw movie, since 2010. You know how long that's been since 2010? That's like 7 years that we had no new Saw, nothing of Saw, nothing even came out from Saw, and there was nothing like little snippets, nothing. But then all of a sudden, a new trailer comes out. First it was going to be called Saw Legacy, but then they decided to scrap that and call it just JigSaw. So overall, the movie was great. In the beginning, it felt like a little bit of like an action film, like the police chasing this one guy into like this looked like this like abandoned factory somewhere, actually. All like it was like a high speed like type of police chase type of thing. Then the guy was running up to the roof, and the police were aiming guns at him, telling him to because he had like this controller in his hand basically, and he said, "Oh, please don't shoot. I need to win this game." But then later on, like it shows you it shows you like the new victims of the traps that are going to be shown in the movie. And I gotta say this, the traps in this movie were really good. I gotta say, it were really good. Just seeing JigSaw, the puppet, right there in person on the big screen again. I was like, oh, fuck, it's been such a goddamn long time since we actually had a chance to see JigSaw back in the theaters. Oh my god, it's been a long time. And as you guys know, I am a super die-hard fan of Saw. I own everything for a lot of Saw. If you guys don't recognize it, come on, look behind you. I got all these autographs. I got the scripts. I even met some of the people who were actually in the movie. I went to the Saw at Sea Cruise in 2012, Saw Mania in 2008. It's been a fucking long time, guys. It's been a fucking long time since I loved Saw. I've been loving Saw ever since, like, well, when Saw 5 was, like, brand new. And when Saw 6 was just coming in to being brand new. And then Saw 3D. So, yeah, I've been a fan of Saw for so many years. So many years. And it's incredible. I've seen every movie. I've seen Saw 3D in theaters from last year in 2010. And I just saw this one this year with my best friend Joe. And overall, like, the traps and everything were really good. The story structure was, like, I was getting a little bit off point sometimes. Like, I was like, watching the movie, and I was like, some parts I was like, wait a second, hold on. How come everything is relating back to John Kramer? I'm like, isn't he dead? Like, he got his throat slit in Saw 3. And I was like, how can he come back after he got his throat slit in Saw 3? I was like, this is coming out to be pretty crazy so far. I'm like, now now something crazy is happening. Then there's one scene that they show, like, the cops at the graveyard, and all of a sudden they dig up John Kramer's grave, and he wasn't even in there. It was just somebody else. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh crap. If this is true, is it true that JigSaw was never killed, and all of this was just his deluded little plan? I'd be like, oh my god. Like, then we see Jigsaw in the movie, and we think, oh shit, he's actually alive? But then there's a plot twist at the end of the movie, which I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you certain things, because, yeah. And if you guys, yeah, I'm going to say spoilers. And if you guys, well, don't want to be spoiled, don't be a dumbass and fucking leave this video right now. I don't want you to be spoiled, okay? I don't want you to be spoiled. But if you want to be like, oh, now you spoiled the whole movie for me. Shut up. It was your fault you clicked this video. I'm going to spoil little things, so yeah. So don't be a dumbass. Just leave the video now if you don't want to hear spoilers. So yeah. Okay. You know what? I'm going to move on. And yeah. So overall, like, then, like, later on, you see, like, there's a lot of traps, like the bucket trap. Then there's this one guy who basically, like, he was very mysterious. He was, like, there. He was, like, standing there. And, like, his head was down. And while the trap was happening, basically the first trap, basically all you had to do was give blood to open the door. And each person did it, except for that one person who was basically asleep for the whole, like, trap. And I was like, okay, that guy just died fast. But then there's a little plot twist between that. I'm not going to tell you the ending of the movie, because I'm not going to tell you the ending, because I don't want you to be ruined. I want you guys to go see the movie and actually think what you think of it yourself, because I would like for you to hear, like, what you guys think about it. So yeah, overall, like, and after that trap, it was a trap, like, these 3 needles came out. Like, this one girl had to choose between one of the needles, basically, like, to, like, survive. It was a really whole big thing. And then after that was, like, this other trap, like, this guy got his leg attached on these wires because the door said no exit. And then there was the other trap, like, with well, hold on. It was all, like, full of wheat, and all this wheat fell on these 2 other guys. And then, like, all these other things, like blades, shovels, and everything started falling. I was like, dude, this is getting a little bit fucking crazy. It's going great. Throughout the whole movie, it was just wow. And they actually used the official soundtrack that they've been using for all the Saw movies, which I'm like, fuck yes. They're keeping all the originality from the other movies. Like, because we all knew that Carly Clouser basically is the one who did the music for the first Saw all the way up to the final chapter. So I was hoping that these new directors who was directing the new Saw movie, I was really hoping that they, kept with the originality. And they actually did. At the end of the movie, I was able to hear da-da-ding, da-da-da, 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 and I was like, so I was really happy about just seeing that at the end of the movie. And, then there's, like, the spiral trap, which I was like, that actually was my favorite trap in the whole movie, was the spiral trap that was spinning around. And then, like, he had to reach, like, this, brake from a motorcycle handle. to basically like stop the trap. But like as we all know, he fucking failed and he died. So yeah, but it was really interesting how each trap was designed, how the Billy puppet came back. You see, the eyes were glowing, and I was like, I was so happy to see that again. I tell you, it's been a while since we saw Jigsaw on the big screen. I'm very happy to say that I actually had a chance to actually go and see this movie, and I was very glad to actually have a chance to actually say, hey, there it is. We finally got it back on the screen. But I was thinking, ooh, what if this movie turned into a 3D movie? I would have liked to see it in 3D. I was like, maybe they should have done 3D instead of just regular 2D. But overall, like the movie was just phenomenal. I loved it. As a diehard Saw fan, I just loved it. Like every portion, the story was phenomenal. Like every Saw movie, like the plot twist was just. Because I was like, okay, I thought it was her, but then it turned out the whole time it was him, and I was like, oh god, that is a fucking great plot twist. I was like, holy shit. I was not expecting this at all. Like, boom. Basically, the traps were really cool. The ending trap had like this, like one with lasers coming out of it. And I was like, oh my god. Oh, that's brutal. That's awesome. The way that person died, whoo-wee, with those lasers. I was like, fuck. You have to see it yourself, like basically just to know how your reaction is. But basically his head was like split wide open, all different sections, and I was like, oh, that is so fucking brutal. Like, I tell you, this movie had so many different traps that it was crazy. And the good thing about this movie is, I hope it spawns into sequels. I really want more sequels. Let's get more Saw out there. Let's get like Jigsaw 2, Jigsaw 3, Jigsaw 4, 5, 6, 7. Please, let's get more Jigsaw. Let's get more Saw movies out in the theaters. I would love to see more Saw in theaters instead of like all these boring, crappy movies you see these days. Like during the Halloween season, and I was like, I'd rather see Jigsaw. Jigsaw was a phenomenal movie. Like, I loved all the new posters. Like, we see Tobin Bell with the Billy Jigsaw puppet face, like, and it says, like, he is everyone. And then the other one that says, become Jigsaw with the pig mask and everything. I was like, that is awesome. They really just advertised the fuck out of this movie before it came out in theaters. And when it came out in theaters, too. I was so happy to see it. Hell, I plan on going to see it again. Yeah, I plan to go see it again. Because it is so good that I'm like, you know what? I gotta go see this movie again. I gotta go see it again. More than one time is not enough. Let's go see it twice or even more. Like, I plan to probably see Jigsaw again for the second time very soon. Because I'm like, fuck it, I want to go see this movie again. Why not? Jigsaw was great. So happy to say I had a chance to see it with my best friend Joe. Me and Joe had a fucking blast, man. We loved every minute of the Jigsaw movie. Joe said it could have been some scenes that were better, which I was like, yeah, some parts could have been better. Like, they could have explained this more, to explain that more. But overall, it was a phenomenal movie. This movie, just like I said with My Little Pony, the movie, this movie had no flaws. 0% flaws. This was a phenomenal movie. Like, and for those who, like, never saw any of the Saw movies, what the fuck you waiting for? Go see it. They're great films. All 7 of them. I love them all. And even this new one. Now this one's considered to be Saw, like, 8. Like, this is the 8th film. The 8th film in the franchise. And I'm like, holy shit. This is great. Because I remember them just saying, like, in Saw 7 3D, they were like, oh no, this is the final chapter. This is the end of all things Saw. Because it's called Saw, the Final Chapter. And I was like, okay, so this is the final chapter. I felt like it kind of was for a while because there was no mentioning of another Saw movie. There was no mentioning of, like, oh, here's, like, some, like, leaked info about a new Saw movie. But then when I saw the trailer for Jigsaw, I was like, oh. It's like, dude, they're making another Saw movie. I was like, yes, thank God. It's been so long since we had another Saw film. Oh, so glad overall. I love seeing it. So overall, I'm going to end the video off right here. I hope you all loved my review of the brand new JigSaw movie that's now out in theaters. Please go see it. And it's phenomenal. I highly suggest you guys go and see it. So overall, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of my review on the new JigSaw movie. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. So overall, keep it metal, keep it brutal, keep it awesome. Hope to see you guys all soon in my next video. Have a great, fantastic rest of your day. And remember, always keep it metal and good. Bye. And see you guys all soon. Bye-bye.